Hey everybody, welcome to Hockey SKATEDOWN. Before we get into the video, I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers. If you want to join a hockey team, it's free. Click subscribe with the notification bell to all. Thank you all so much, and let's get started. Is Cole Caufield ready for the NHL, or will he play with the Laval Rockets? I want to talk about that in this video. I also want to go over his stats. He's put up some very impressive numbers over the past couple of years, so I want to talk about that a bit. And I also want to talk about Marc Bergevin's words and how he's seen Caufield's game really grow this past year playing for the Wisconsin Badgers. So, I want to talk about that all in this video, so please stay with me throughout. The Montreal Canadiens have agreed to terms on a 3-year ELC with forward Cole Caufield. The contract starts in 2020 through to 2021 and goes on until 2022 to 2023. Caufield was the Habs' first-round pick in the 2019 draft, drafted 15th overall. In 31 games this season with the Wisconsin Badgers, the 5'7", 165-pound right wing posted 30 goals, 22 assists, 52 points to lead the NCAA in goals and points. And he's nominated a front runner for the Hobey Baker Award. There's a lot of good players on that list, but I really think Cole Caufield is going to run away with it. He's had such a sensational year, following up on the NCAA. Every time you look at the Badgers and how they've done, Caufield has went on stretches of scoring a good amount of points each and every game. So I do think he's the front runner to win this. And, he's definitely worth it. He's a good prospect for the Canadiens, and he had a tremendous year this year. So the Badgers finished early, so that's where he was able to sign his ELC with the Canadiens and start his pro career. As a freshman with the Badgers in 1920, Caufield had 19 goals, 17 assists, 36 points in 36 games. In 2018-2019, he posted 72 goals, 28 assists for 100 total points in 64 games. With the USA Hockey National Team Development Program's U18 team, Caufield's 72 goals broke the previous record of 55 set by Austin Matthews. Caufield scored 126 goals in 123 games with the U18 team by breaking previous record of 104 set by Phil Kessel. So Marc Bergevin said on Caufield on how his game really grew this year. He said he's an exceptional talent, but added that it's still a big jump from the NCAA to the NHL. He's watched his Caufield's game commitment without the puck took the biggest step for me. Always a tremendous elite goal scorer, a player that needs just one chance and it's in the net. And he's noticed a lot in games this year that he's been the first guy back after losing the puck. His game without the puck has improved a lot. He's an elite goal scorer, finds open areas of the ice, and has a tremendous and accurate shot. So that's a perfect description of how this kid's game is. And I know GMs always like to see, with goal scorers like this, how they really develop and hone in on their play away from the puck and, developing their two-way game. So Caufield has really worked on that this year while still putting up tremendous numbers. So he's definitely a player that every Canadiens fan has circled when he's going to make the jump to play in the NHL. Is it going to be this year? So Pierre LeBrun tweeted that word is Caufield will start pro career in AHL Laval after his quarantine. Caufield needs to quarantine when he arrives, but it will be interesting to see if he's Laval bound or straight to Montreal once he can play. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. My take on this should be that he should play in Laval once his quarantine's over. Really get his game accustomed to making that step to the pro game. I know it's not NHL, but at least there it's not going to mess with his mind. He's coming off of a high, playing so well with his college career and putting up these insatiable amount of points. And with a player like this, he can go to the pro game there, acclimate his game to the pro level a bit, getting used to the size, the speed, just the play of these pros. And, then go from there and go to the Montreal Canadiens. He's going to make it there eventually. This kid's not too good of a talent not to. But you don't want to mess with a prospect like this. Don't screw with his talent or anything. Let him get used to the game and then bring him up. You don't want to mess with such a blue-chip prospect like this that can really help your team out for years and years and years. So I'm eager to see Cole Caufield. I hope we can see it this year. I really think that once the trade deadline passes, he will make his jump. From when the quarantine ends, you let him get some practice, let him get some games with the Rockets, get acclimated to the pro game, then see how he does, then bring him up. So there's no rush with kids like this. Let them develop their game because they're going to be good in time. So, my take is the way Bergevin's handled this whole lead up to the trade deadline, how he said that they're not going to be active then trade for Eric Staal, which, took everybody by surprise. Then they asked him about Cole Caufield, and he played coy with it too. And then what happens a couple of hours later? He announced his signing. So, I do think they're going to make some more moves. I think they're going to create some cap space to really bring up Caufield and possibly bring in another puck-moving defenseman. I know that's definitely their need that they wanted to address even before Sherratt went down, but I think that's where they're going to concentrate now. You heard the rumors of Ekholm. I've done videos on that. I'll link it at the end if you want to check it out. That can be a very interesting trade if they really go that route to really solidify that defense. But there's other options out there as well. Some teams that have that are going to be sellers. They have some free agents that they can look to trade that may be more cost efficient for the Canadiens, where it won't cost them as much and won't be too much on their roster as far as cap space. So be very interesting to see where the Canadiens take this, what they do as far as how they handle Caufield. Will he come up right away? Will he start off with Laval, which I think was what the word is now. He's going to play down there a little bit, then come up. So interesting to see what happens with it, but I'm highly looking forward to this kid play. He's such a dynamic goal scorer. I've seen him play for the USA team, and this kid was a treat watching. Every game just was a difference maker, scoring, just everything. This kid adds a lot on the ice. He's got a good personality. He seems like a really good kid, and I really think he's going to be a great player for the Montreal Canadiens. So comment below what you think about this. Do you think he's really ready for the NHL right now? Do you want to see him play in Laval for a little bit, then come up? Comment below and let me know. And as always, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate your time. Smash that like button. If you haven't done so, subscribe to the Hockey Skate Down. Join our hockey team. Thank you all so much. Have a great rest of the day. Have a great night. Take it easy. Stay safe.